Hey guys, Manga Unboxed here. Welcome back to the third episode of the Raku Otaku podcast. So, introduce yourselves, you degenerates.
Wow, I see how it
Hi.
is. I see how it is.
Okay,
I'm Jake
yeah.
the Pog. I see how it is though.
Hi, I'm J-Kun from the J-Kun channel. My name's J-Kun, if you didn't catch that.
I don't think they did.
And I'm Dumb Jose.
Yes,
Today we're
So-
going to
Okay,
be
so
talking
today,
about publishers.
Yeah, can I start this, please?
yes.
take it away.
Fuck Kodansha.
All right.
I'm
Well,
just gonna
so
say this
now
right
that
here, right now,
invalid
Kodansha's so
opinion.
Jake, that wasn't loud enough. That wasn't loud enough. Can you repeat it?
Fuck Kodansha.
So if you've
Mm.
ever seen a Jake the Pog video, you probably know that he fucking hates Kodansha. So Jake, let us know why you hate Kodansha.
Okay, the quality of their books are almost all complete ass. Yes, they do have some series like Happiness, Attack on Titan. The manga they have is not bad, but the quality they make is complete and utter doggy. Like almost as bad as Naruto. Like that's how bad it is.
Almost as
So,
bad as
like,
mine. Whoa.
Yeah.
So like, that says anything. If you know me, that says something. I have Naruto on a D. So
Okay, well that's cap, but was maybe not about Kodansha, but that's
Yeah,
for a different
but-
podcast.
I
different
just
podcast.
quality-
But
Kodansha's quality is not good, but I feel like Kodansha is like a dark horse situation where it's like I'm not buying the manga for the quality. I'm not buying it for I'm just buying I'm not buying it for the quality or the good release schedule. I'm just buying it for the manga itself.
Yeah,
I feel
for
that.
sure.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah,
that's
is
a
more
good way
like-
to put it.
yeah, but when you get a book and you're finally like, yes, I can read it, and then you just look at the spine, and it's like a bunch of white marks because the spine's just ripping apart. You're just like, I hate my life because I have to put that on my shelf. Like, I happen to
Yeah,
have my volume 7 or 8 of Happiness. Like, I don't really care because I'm done. If you don't know, guys, I just finished Happiness right before the podcast. I think it's a 9 out of 10 great manga, but that just annoys me. Just having those little white marks at the top of my volumes. It's just so annoying. It irks me.
So
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest problems with Kodansha. Just the shelf wear just happens very easily. And for me, I don't mind a lot of like damage, like if the cover is a little beat up or like something like that. It doesn't really bother me too much, but what is displayed most, the spine, when that's
Yeah.
damaged, it bothers me more because that's what you see all the time.
So
Yeah,
that's,
And
that's with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So Kodansha, my biggest issue is every time I get one of them, the like spine, the corners always like get like messed up or start to peel or whatever. And it's just like that bothers me the most because I don't really care if it's like yellowed or whatever if I can't see it. If I can see the spines, and I don't like that.
yeah.
Yellowing bothers me a little bit, but like I said before, like if I don't see it, it's fine. Like I got like all 28 volumes of Kenshin for like $50 and they were pretty yellow, so I just threw them up on the top shelf so I can't see them.
Yeah, yellowing again. It doesn't bother me unless it's on the spine. When it's on the spine, it depends how bad it is. Because like some yellowing, I'm just like no, I'm not buying that eBay lot because of that. But yellowing isn't something that really bothers me. I think what really bothers me is just when the spine is like, because I bought a lot of I sold it eventually. I bought a lot of what was it? I think it was some Demon Slayer, and then there was marker on the spine, which is that like when that happens, that's just like when fuck it, you know what I mean? I think that's when a manga is truly just fucked up and battered up.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I also got Fire Force Volume 18, I think it was, off Amazon, and it was and when I got it, it was the box was completely fine. Everything was completely fine. Then I look at the spine, and it was literally torn in half.
Kodansha
Mhm.
quality plus Amazon shipping does not go well. When I
Yeah,
was
so-
ordering a missing an out of stock Villain Saga that was out of stock on Right Stuff, I was getting it on Amazon, and they just straight up just put it in a box by itself, so it was probably just being thrown around, and like the cover was a little busted and there were like marks and some dents, but spine still looked nice, so it's still on my shelf.
Is that the package that me and Jake like played around with and sent you? That one?
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it's that one. I think it's that
Yeah,
one.
that one. I got you.
But bro, Kodansha's just it's just a different beast, bro. I'm lucky that my Blue Period volume doesn't have anything on the spine, but I bet you in like a month or so, it's just gonna have so many things on its spine.
Oh yeah, for
They
sure.
got some quality manga though.
Yeah, they do have a
They
lot
do
of
have good manga,
series.
like I said.
Like Dark Horse.
Yeah.
They have amazing series, but they're just shitty quality. I hate it.
Well, I feel like Dark Horse, on the other hand, like let's just transition on Dark Horse on this
One
point.
sec,
But
can I
like,
say one more thing on Kodansha?
yeah,
In my experience with Kodansha, yes, they have pretty shitty quality, but one thing that stands out in Kodansha is the fact that they did the Akira box set, and those volumes are very crisp and nice.
Another thing that I like about Kodansha regarding spines is that unlike a lot of Shonen Jump spines, they're all really characterized. Where it's like Shonen Jump spines are really basic and kind of a lot of them are very similar and like kind of the same thing. But like each Kodansha spine on each manga is usually relatively unique.
Yeah.
I can see
Except for
that.
villain spines, those are kind of
Villain
plain.
spawns are the most plain things I've ever seen in my life. It's just a name and just a different color in each one. But continuing on about what I was gonna say about Dark Horse, you said that it's like the quality was shit, and that's like the thing. I think Dark Horse quality is really like just really good. I just
Yeah.
don't think ever. I think that's the only thing good about Dark Horse is like they have good titles, they have good quality. Their release schedule is terrible. Their contact with their like customers are terrible. Keeping things in print is basically something they just don't do. It's just nothing that they can do good other than quality in the series they have.
I have to agree on everything except for the quality. I think the quality is really good on like their kind of like big, like very nice, like omnibus style books, like the Hellsing and what else did he do?
Berserk.
Berserk.
Those are
Blade of the
really
Immortal.
nice, but like the smaller ones, they just get destroyed.
I actually
Those are
have
bad.
I have to actually agree with disagree with that because I have the new Reagan volume that just came out. I have some Gantz volumes that have been white for like how many years that they've been out of print. I have Eden volumes. I have a lot of volumes from Dark Horse, and they're all singles, and they're all pretty good quality. Same with the Blade of the Immortal omnibuses. I know they're kind of a bigger one, but the paper on those just don't turn yellow. They're just permanently white on those omnibuses, which is insane.
Yeah, like
I
the
can't-
Opus and Planetes volumes are also really nice.
I can't disagree or agree with Dom because most of my Dark Horse singles were bought like relatively like 6 months ago, maybe at the earliest. So time will tell, I guess.
I think Dark Horse just has some of the better quality out of all of them. It's just they have so many other issues that just glaring problems.
Well, yeah, my biggest issue with them is the out of print. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a
Yeah.
comic or a manga, it's always going to go out of print. And I hate that.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's so annoying.
And it's like,
I just want to get Gantz.
yeah, it's either you buy it at like a $60 value of a book, or you wait until it goes on to the third market and it's like $300, you know?
You just wait for a book to go from $10 to 60, and then the whole set going from like 370 to like 1500.
Yeah.
Gantz.
Yeah, collecting Dark Horse manga, it's kind of like sometimes it's a stressful process. Like you could either wait or you could probably pay more than you would, but and then you would have it. But if you wait, then there's a chance that you'll never get it.
My
And
biggest
you'll have to pay
advice,
even more.
my biggest advice to anybody that wants to get a Dark Horse, like something that's made by Dark Horse, if they want like one of the omnibuses that are coming out or whatever, get it now. Don't wait.
Yeah, if you wait, it's most likely going out of print. There's only a couple things that I think will just not go out of print, and that's like Berserk. I don't think Berserk will ever go out of print for them, but I think everything else will just go out of print at one point.
Well, I think what it'll be is the style will go out of print, and it'll do another style. Is usually what happens.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they will put the deluxes out of print. I think the singles might go out of print, but I don't think the deluxes will ever go out of print.
Well, it probably depends on how they keep on selling.
I
It's
feel like
also the shitty thing with Blade of the Immortal.
what?
Because I'm so interested in Blade of the Immortal. At the moment, it's one of my favorite manga, but it's just I just really fucking want Volume 7. I really want it.
Yo, I mean, if Dugain doesn't answer me, it's either you or Sex. You guys have to fight for that.
Bro, I'll kill Sex.
You guys are brothers, though. If you guys don't know,
J-Dog versus Sex.
if you guys don't know, I have a duplicate Blade of the Immortal Omnibus 7, and basically I asked my friend Dugan if he wants it. He hasn't answered me at all. And then 100 Sex and basically J-Dog both want it. So
I want it more though.
If you guys didn't know, Jake robbed a guy again gunpoint for that Blade of the Immortal Volume
I
7.
actually didn't. It was at my comic book store. I'm just a monopoly of Blade of the Immortal Omnibus 7s. They all just come to me, so.
You just find all of
Huh.
the rare manga, I swear.
Yeah,
Just Rob.
they also have that same place as like Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service singles, so. But, back on topic. I'm gonna talk about how Viz is okay at best. But, like, I'm not saying, like, the thing is, I'm not actually. They're not okay at best. They're decent, but like the thing is, they misprint a lot of things, which are very annoying for my OCD, and also because they're like partnered with Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump logos are so annoying.
Yo, Viz Sig is okay, my personal favorite.
Vizsig. I'm not talking about Vizsig. I'm talking about like just Shonen Jump.
Shonen Jump. Okay.
It's like the
We're
Shonen Jump.
probably
line.
gonna
I hate the
put a
Shonen
lot
Jump
of time into
logos.
Viz.
Like, if we're
Yeah,
talking about
those
Vizsigs, those are like S tier. But I'm
Yeah,
talking about like
Vizsigs
Viz,
are
like
awesome.
Shonen Jump, Viz.
Jump and Shoujo Beat. I think we'll talk about Shonen Jump and then Shoujo Beat
Oh yeah,
if anyone.
I'm down for that. I have a couple Shoujo Beat, but not too many.
And Viz Sig
Jump
and
is really,
all that.
I love Jump. I love the history of Jump, and I love the sense of community Jump has. But again, it's just the logo change is just it's fucked up.
And something with Viz though, with the Shonen Jump lines, most of their since they have to like mass produce them, the spines are almost always misaligned, and all the pages are also kind of misaligned. If you,
Yo, my
it's hard to
Promise
tell, but you
Neverland
can.
volumes are messed up.
Dude, my Promise Neverland is almost all the same Shonen Jump logo
And then
except
10,
one.
10, right?
10,
Oh, I
and then
love
not even just that, it's also misaligned on the spine, so it's so annoying because it's a little bit of
Same.
the cover on the spine. It's
Some of my
so
one
annoying.
fucked up. Some of my one punches. Like
Yo,
fucked
my
up.
One Punch like spines, their Shonen Jump logos, it's just like fucking like it's just a clusterfuck of just like diversity of like different logos.
Dude, that's
Like
what I
there's
hate
probably
about
3 different logos
Yeah,
in
that's
that.
what I hate about long running shonens for them. Like Maki, I have like all 3 Shonen Jump logos on my Maki, and it's so annoying.
Well, it's
But like,
like-
when it's in a box, they're all the same, so it's like okay.
Yeah, but it's like it's really hard to find. Like, if it's a longer running series, it's most likely going to have a couple different logos on it for Shonen Jump, and that's just like it just bothers me on the shelf because it's like like I have We Never Learn, and the first 3 volumes are one logo, and then the rest are the newer logo, and it's just like
Yeah.
just reprint the first 3, please. Like, it just doesn't make any
It's
sense.
so annoying.
They change it every like 5 seconds, it feels like.
Every like year, they're like, yeah, let's have a new logo.
It's like, why?
Same
spend
thing, just,
spend
like,
money on the
different
quality
color.
of books. Don't worry about the logo. Your logo's fine. We get it. SJ, we get it. We know who you are.
Give more money to the mangakas, bro. Give more money to the mangakas. Demon
Yeah.
Slayer manga got gypped. Do you see that post? Demon Slayer
What?
manga got so gypped this year.
Damn.
Just
like-
like
She got so many sales, and like compared to like how many sales she got, she basically got like nothing. Give
So-
more
well, a lot
money
of
to the
mangakas
mangakas, bro.
make a lot of their money off like promotions and stuff. Like, isn't that how Oda made most of his money? I might be wrong though.
Well, they also have to like for animes and stuff. I think they also have to give some money to Oda.
Also, Oda kind of
Well,
sold
I
like
think it's
500 volumes.
it's
Yeah.
different.
Mhm.
I think it's different on a case by case basis, but most likely they sign the contract beforehand, and that decides how much money they're gonna make. And then so like it doesn't matter if you're like, oh, I want to support the series. You're supporting the publishers. You're not supporting really the
Mhm.
mangaka themselves, unless you go and buy, I guess, maybe their art book or something like that.
No, you
Let's
do
say you're-
support
you're,
them
like,
so
supporting the
minorly.
manga.
Because,
You
like,
support them minorly, but like I would say like the smaller end mangakas, they're not like going to get as much of a good deal as some of these higher end series. Even some of these higher end series, they get crap deals.
yeah, because it's like maybe like 5 years they'll be on this contract, but then if
Yeah.
their series blow up, like One Piece, he can just be like, yeah, I want more money. You have to give me a better percent. So like, I feel that like very hard. But like, they do buying a manga definitely gives them some support. Like I think it's like at least like 30% they get from each volume or something like that. I don't know the exact number.
It's more
I think it's
supporting the manga itself though.
Yeah, it's more supporting of the manga than the mangaka.
Yeah, well,
Like,
the big
it's-
thing. Well,
Mhm.
I mean, I guess it directly affects the manga because, like, the sales decide whether their series is going to get axed or not.
Yeah.
Now, of
Uh-huh.
course, that's more of the Japan sales. The Japan sales are like the big ones, where it's like they'll sell millions of copies in Japan, but overseas they might sell what 60,000 or something like that. There's a huge difference, you know. But
Yeah.
it still adds up. I think people when they they're like, oh well, it doesn't matter at all. They're missing the point. All of that adds up in the end, and it's just
To get
Go ahead.
to get on. Okay, you can finish because I was gonna change it.
No, you're fine.
Topic a little
Go
bit.
ahead. Go ahead. You can change it.
Okay, to go back to like the Shonen Jump thing, the Shonen Jump topic. One thing I don't like is how they seem to like rush mangakas and rush series Bleach and like
So Shonen Jump
feel
just like
bad
because
for
they need to
act stuff.
they need to mass produce. They need to mass produce, and that's all they do.
There's only 2 series. There's only 2 mangakas that Shonen Jump really just like need. That they'll do anything for, and that's Oda and Togashi. They don't care.
Yeah,
They'll
like,
give
I guess.
Togashi as much time off as they want. They'll give Oda every 3 weeks. They'll give him a week off or something like that. I think it is. But like when it comes to like the other mangas like Yuki Tabata, Tite Kubo, they do not care. Like if you don't know, Yuki Tabata is the manga Black Clover, and his dad passed away. Like, and they still made him make chapters. Like they didn't give him time off. Like that's messed up. Like.
Speaking of Shonen Jump, they made Haikyuu, which is one of the worst abominations ever created.
Every podcast.
At least once. You
Just need to do it.
You can't have a podcast without fuck Haikyuu. I mean, Haikyuu is a B on my tier list. Haikyuu.
Hi who? Never heard of him.
Yeah, all the homies hate Haikyuu.
The volleyball one.
All the hope take Haikyuu.
All the hope. Oh my god. I like how we just got so off topic on that. So to get back on topic,
here let me give us a good publisher that I really like. Their quality, Square Enix.
Oh,
top quality.
That's kind of a random.
Square Enix,
yep.
like I always thought of them as like a video game company, and their video games are awesome, but their manga are like just as quality.
I don't know if I have a Square Enix.
I don't have Square Enix volumes, but I've seen them.
Full Metal?
No.
I don't have any. But I don't have any Square Enix volumes, but for what I know, Square Enix is definitely a quality over like quantity kind of company.
Yeah.
You know?
And they pick up a lot of good series.
Yeah, they do pick up quite a few. But like, they're also partnered with Yen Press now, so they also can pick up them.
Yeah, that also Black Butler.
That also segues us into Yen Press, my least favorite company.
Mine's
ever. Like my least favorite company ever. Yo, they got your wallet because they overcharge.
Nah,
being someone who doesn't really have, being someone who's like, underage, I can't get a job, I don't have a stable income. Yen Press fucks me over. It is like everything is so expensive and nothing is quality. Like their quality is fine. It's like Kodansha level, and also. Their quality is like so fine and they overcharge for it. And I guess a lot of people will make the argument of that, they're not as big as Viz. They're not going to be able to compete, so they need to overcharge. No, they don't. They just fuck it. They just fuck everything.
Oh, we're not going to talk about how Dark Horse does the same thing. One singular Berserk single is $15 retail.
That's crazy.
And the volume 40 is literally like an Ajin volume where it's like that size and it's $15 retail.
I thought it was like 13 or something.
Like 15 retail.
I will say
Dark Horse has quality.
So I have a ton of Yen Press. And I will say that Yen Press does like charge more, and a lot of it, like, I would say their quality is Viz at best. And it's like they're copying them, but they're also like charging, way more than Viz would charge for like a Viz single,
Exactly.
Or Viz Sig, I mean.
But they have Kakegurui.
But they do have a couple ones that I really like. One in particular is the High School of the Dead full color omnibuses that are hardcover, and they're just beautifully made. Rest in peace the mangaka for that. Never got to finish it. But they are like definite. If you could pick up one thing from Yen Press, those would be the books to pick up. They're beautifully made.
Those are really nice. I've seen them at Barnes and Nobles. Those are really nice.
I honestly thought Dark Horse made them because they looked a lot like the Berserk ones.
No.
But they just don't appeal to me. They don't have there's only one series that appeals to me, which is Barakamon, which is a lot of that series is out of stock. So they do have a similar problem with Dark Horse.
I feel like they don't have a similar problem. It's just that one series because I feel like they don't have
Pandora Hearts. Pandora Hearts.
Yeah, but you're comparing it to like a bunch of other like Dark Horse has everything out of. The thing about Yen Press is they only do things that aren't selling as well. Like Pandora Hearts, who the fuck is buying Pandora Hearts? I'm sorry if you're a fan of Pandora Hearts, but like,
it was
really,
one of their flagship series. Like, no, like I'm not capping. It was one of their flagship series, like in that era.
but now who's
Isn't
buying
the
it?
box set like super
think,
nice for
I think
that?
I
Box set
agree.
is super
I
nice,
agree
but
with Jake. Like Yen Press, a lot of their series just stays in print, and it just stays around for like forever. It seems like.
Yeah, like it's not. They do have some things that go out of print, but not many things. Like it's kind of like Viz, where you just don't know if things go out of print because like most of their stuff is just in stock.
They're just a shitty Viz.
I'll
Yen
agree with
Press,
that. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll actually agree
Is
with
Black
that. They are
Butler
just
Yen
shitty.
Press?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They're my
Oh
least
yeah,
favorite.
can I please tell Yen Press this one thing? I need,
Black Butler's the
I
worst.
need,
Noble shelves.
can I please say
Black
this?
Butler's one of the worst manga ever.
Yeah.
Black can Yen Press just put Black Butler out of print? Like I don't want to see it in
No one
another.
is
I don't
buying
want to
that.
fucking
Like,
see it in another Barnes and Noble.
You know what's crazy?
I don't want
You know
to
what's
see it
crazy
again.
is I
Nobody
see it.
buys Black Butler.
I see it everywhere, but everybody's trying to get rid of it.
I
Everybody's trying
know.
to get rid of Black Butler. Every like for sale thing I see is Black Butler.
Yeah, and then no one
Yeah,
buys
no
it
one gives a shit about Black Butler.
because there's already an anime that's already a good adaptation from what I've heard. So why get the
And if you
manga?
do, you fucking like Haikyuu or something.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god!
Like it's
bro.
that same demographic that's just like people don't like it. Just Fujoshis like it. That's all. That's all
Yeah.
it is. And like,
God.
and that's not even why I don't like Haikyuu and Black Butler. That's the craziest thing.
Just shippers.
Yeah.
That's not even the main reason I dislike it. Like the
There's-
fandoms, I usually can't separate from the actual manga themselves.
The fandom for that is just Sebastian stands. Change my mind.
They're just so. Both of those series were just so overhyped by really close friends of mine that I just can never look at them the same way.
Yeah,
I think Haikyuu is really good at some parts, but like not all the time. Like the last season of Haikyuu is pretty doggy in my opinion, but season 3 was really good.
I don't even hate
Easily
Haikyuu, by the way.
But like
We're not
season
friends
4
anymore.
is
I
just
hate
not good.
Haikyuu.
So since we're talking about Yen Press, who's one of the big ones that I own, just because they print like every series that I enjoy. The other big one for me is Seven Seas, and Seven Seas I have a love-hate
Yes!
relationship with. So
Because of all their isekai.
So yeah, well, Seven Seas has like literally the corner of isekai. They've got it all. If there's an isekai, Seven Seas probably has it. If they don't, Yen Press has it. But so
It's literally-
my biggest problem with Seven Seas is they'll put like a random volume out of print and it'll drive me insane. So I'll get like 1 through 7 and then 10 through 15, and then 8 and 9 are just out of print for whatever reason. But everything else is still getting reprinted. What's up?
Dumb. This is why you like Seven Seas, because it panders to degenerates like you.
Well,
It's all romance and
right. Well, I won't.
Yo,
I won't deny
they're,
that.
they're mostly light novels. The thing about Seven Seas and Yen Press are their main like driving force is light novels. Like no other like
Yeah.
big publishing companies really get as many like rights to light novels. Like yes, Viz has the Ace one, and yes, like others have other ones. I think Dark Horse is the Berserk one, but like none of those are really too great. I know the Ace one's pretty decent. I've read it,
Well,
but like the Berserk one's complete doggy.
if you've seen Seven Seas just put out their stuff for the flagship a couple weeks ago, and like every series they put out, it's like they'll have the light novel and the manga is like the second choice.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, their light novel quality is really good. Like, Classroom of the Elite, amazing light novel. Skeleton Knight in Another World, another good one that no one really talks about. Like, they have a lot of good light novels, and that no one ever talks about because no one really reads light novels as much as manga. Just something that's sad because some light novels are real bangers.
Speaking of good light novels, oh, sorry, go on.
I think that the only Seven Seas manga I have is Tomodachi Monsters or Tomodachi X Monster.
I only have one as well. I only have the Boogie Pop light novel. But speaking of really good light novels, can we talk about Vertical? Vertical's my second favorite manga publisher. Everything they put out is quality. It's all quality. It is all just quality. The like whether it's a series or just the manga quality itself, everything just looks pristine and nice. they put out some amazing series. Like they license a lot of the Shuzo Oshimi works, like
Yeah,
you know,
Flowers of Evil.
Inside
Flowers-
Mari.
Blood on the Tracks. No,
Inside
that's
Mari is by Dempa.
Oh, okay.
Vertical's got
Monogatari
the,
light novels.
Vertical's got Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagato. So
Nagatoro,
series.
yeah. That's a good one.
It has some of the nicest
So
volumes.
let
the
me
Gundam
ask.
volumes.
So let me
Oh,
ask
Gundam.
you, J-Dog. Let me ask you. So
Yeah.
for me, I feel like I really like the vertical covers. Do you feel that it has like a different feeling to it than the other? I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, but like you know how it's like usually
100%.
shiny, but it's like it feels like this matte material.
Yeah,
That's-
100%. That's
that-
totally.
That's why I want to get Flowers of Evil so bad. Like I'm getting the singles and probably the omnibuses down the line because those omnibuses, if you ever like open them and everything, they're so great quality, and the singles are amazing as well. Like they're so nice feeling, and I love the size of them as well. They're like the singles are not too tall, which is something I really like.
Something that's great about them is that you have like seinen series, like they have a lot of variety. Like you have like Blame and Flowers of Evil, which are great seinens. You have stuff like Seven Deadly Sins, which is a great shonen. You have stuff that's like a bit more like shoujo, like slice of life, feel like After the Rain and Flying Witch, and you just have so much stuff.
You
You
have
just so much
Message
variety. Oh, they did do Message Adolf. Yeah, they just have so much
Those
variety
are
and so
nice
much quality.
volumes.
Those are really good volumes. Vertical is
everything is
overall
good
really good.
quality.
I will admit they're super underrated. They're
Yeah.
very underrated. I really do. Like Vertical. Too bad they got bought out by Kodansha.
Yeah, I know that made me mad, bro. That made me so mad.
their
I
own
feel
No,
like
they
everybody's
still
being
are.
bought out by everybody else now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like there's
I'm waiting for Toast to be
Didn't,
bought.
Yeah, I
didn't
want-
Penguin
They can do-
House just acquire like the rights to distribute like pretty much every publisher?
okay. I'm just gonna say this: Penguin House, fuck you. Put Air Gear Volume 28 back in print right this second. I want it so bad.
I feel like
Yes,
once
yeah.
all of that stuff is about to go like right through, because it was supposed to come through sometime in January. I can't remember. I think it's the end of the month. So we're gonna see like soon what they're gonna do with all of those series, if they're gonna push out more out of print stuff and all that. I hope they do,
Hopefully,
but
Because
they're
Volume 28 of
definitely gonna
Air Gears-
probably, because they have like the cornerstone of not only like the manga market but like every book market. So if these deals go through,
Yeah.
like they're gonna have pretty much a monopoly. So they might get stopped. So
Yeah.
we'll see
Yeah.
what happens. But the
I
last
just
time
want
I
them to
checked,
reprint-
that's what I heard.
I just want them to reprint Air Gear Volume 28 because I don't want to spend $750 on a singular volume.
Well,
And if I want to get it Spanish, it's still $350. I don't want to spend that much on a singular volume.
look, if
So
Penguin
just
House
put that back in print.
Penguin House has monopoly, they can also charge you whatever they want. So you might
Well,
pay that
fuck you, Penguin
regardless.
House. Give me my give me my mangas. Give me my mangas.
Manga starting to get $50 a volume or whatever.
God.
No, that would fuck. Bro, it's like video games are going to like $70 now.
Manga goes to 20.
What
What?
was it? Sweat and Soap was supposed to come out for the fourth one was supposed to come out like everywhere on a certain date, and I remember Penguin House pulled those releases, and the only places you could get were like the few places that did get it in store, and then Penguin House, and then everybody else you had just like the pages were gone for like a good month.
Jeez.
So that's the kind of stuff I've known them to do. So I don't trust them
Good
too
thing
much. But I'm hoping
Good thing I'm not-
I'm gonna stay positive.
Good thing
No.
I'm not that degenerate to read Sweat and Soap.
Oh well.
Mm,
Dom reads Sweat and Soap every day. He
Wow.
does it religiously.
It's beautiful. It's A plus S tier quality.
Dom, can we talk? Stop being a degenerate.
yeah. Strong.
I felt like
I
you
can't
were
say
genuinely like concerned for me there.
That's
But,
I mean,
but
I
listen,
will.
listen, J-Dog.
Intervention for Tom.
It's too late for me. You go on, but I've already stuck in my ways.
Have you read or watched High School DxD yet?
Absolutely. What
Okay,
are you
so
doing?
Okay.
he is a full regen. He is a full degen.
What do you take me for, an amateur?
Don't say that. I will say, High School DxD isn't terrible.
I just picked up the elder sister like one, and what is it? Saki is a succubus. I picked up two of the most
Oh my
degenerate
God.
series that you could pick up. So
Dom is a senior degenerate.
I am A tier,
Christ,
going on my way to S tier. S tier is when I
I
start
just
buying like
noticed.
dojins and stuff.
I just
Who's
noticed
an
about
S tier degenerate?
Dom?
Anime man.
Dom Hoozle.
I don't know.
You're
Like
not
I
wrong
feel like
about that.
Oh,
he just
East Coast
for this-
manga.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
god.
East is
Oh,
such
yeah,
a degenerate.
Absolutely.
East
degenerate.
is such a
Disgusting.
We
degenerate.
all
manga.
hate East Coast
I'm
manga.
disgusted in
like,
his
guy.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Bro,
put, he
that
put a
guy.
cream soda above all root beers, bro. Even
Ugh.
though I would do the same, that's disgusting.
Oh, what an
I wouldn't
insult.
even
Bro,
put
please, when
cream
we-
soda on the list.
What an incel unbox.
Okay, to go back on topic, I just noticed because I looked back at my collection, and Ajin is also printed by Vertical, and that is
Oh,
a
shit.
really that's also a really good quality volume where it just doesn't yellow.
Yes. Mobile Suit Gundam is the big one.
They've
Mobile
got
Suit Gundam, the
good
origin.
Yeah,
image
they're
Like,
quality.
so good.
Dude, their page quality is insane.
And,
speaking
like,
of shit quality,
oh, all right.
Tokyo Pop.
We weren't
Oh my
speaking
god,
of shit
Tokyo
quality.
Pop.
Tokyo
Disgusting.
Pop, baby.
All of their covers
Ugh.
are from like the 19th century.
I know.
Let's
Yo,
go back to
this
Finding
spot-
Nemo
you
the
know that,
manga,
like,
bro.
big, like, red
Finding Nemo the
Tokyo Pop
manga, bro.
logo? That thing is disgusting.
Bro.
Finding
Degenerate.
Nemo. Dude, Wally the manga.
Wally's
Oh,
Bro, I
Yo,
wish
didn't-
if they
Bro,
didn't
don't
you
hate on
pick up
Wally.
Wally the manga?
I love Wally, but yes, we do be collecting manga. Did pick up Wally,
Oh,
Yeah, he's a degenerate.
what's wrong with
but
him?
I will say this: if
What's
Tokyo
up,
Pop came back,
Wally.
if Tokyo came if Tokyo Pop came back from after when they went out of business and bought some of their like rights again, it would have been so much better. Like get us back Battle Royale, get us back the Initial D or stuff like that, and like finish out Initial D.
If
But,
they
like,
had,
They're not gonna because they're just
So-
with Disney.
I feel like if they had taken some of the series that had sold really well and just made them and brought them back and made them in better quality, and just focused on those few, then they could have grown a lot better. But they
Yeah,
just
they
didn't.
brought
They
back like
just,
Battle Royale.
they're just like, no, Disney seems cool. They make money.
I
Yeah,
have this
that'll
one
keep us in
idea that I
business.
think could like save Tokyo Pop.
What?
What is it?
Ecchi Mickey Mouse.
Oh my god!
I'd buy it.
Oh my
Dom
god!
would pick that up.
Dom
would
pick
Dom
that
would
up.
buy it
I'd
out.
go get it
It's a
signed by
midnight
Mickey
release.
Mouse himself.
Dom would be the midnight release of that.
Absolutely. I'd be in
Dom would be
Disneyland
waiting
getting that
outside Barnes
at the
and Noble.
midnight release.
Oh my god! You get a plane ticket just for that one manga.
I would want Mickey Mouse himself to hand that to me and sign it.
Wait, I have a question. Do any of you know? Is Tokyo Pop the
I do know.
publisher for the German Attack on Titan?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because
Tokyo
I
Well,
Pop
they
has
did-
done
Lied.
some nice stuff with other languages.
no, their main one is German. Their main one
German
is German.
Tokyo Pop is insane.
Don't talk to me about
German,
Germany.
Pun Pun box set.
German Tokyo Pop straight up did a good night Pun Pun box set.
Yeah,
It's
they
sick.
do so much. German Tokyo Pop is literally like the monopoly of German manga.
Don't talk
It's
to me
insane.
about German manga. They
Okay, you
disgust
got Black Book.
me.
You got
Okay.
the Black Lagoon one. Yeah, that might actually be Tokyo Pop.
No, it's
Black
I don't
Lagoon?
know what they are.
But German
Something
manga
with a
has some
C.
nice releases.
Because I don't know
Carlson?
if any. Oh, I don't know. But I don't know if any of you guys know who are watching this, but if you look up like a German Attack on Titan like hardcovers, the German Attack on Titan hardcovers are so clean. And I think they are made by Tokyo Pop, if I'm not mistaken. And like, they could have just done that in the U.S., not like Attack on Titan, but brought that quality over and brought back some of
Yeah,
their older
exactly.
series, like such
Nah,
as like I said
fuck-
earlier,
fuck
Battle
those
Royale.
German
Just up
hardcovers.
their-
We got
up
the
their,
colossal edition.
Up their quality.
Oh, something we forgot about Kodansha. The colossal editions of Attack on Titan.
Oh, no.
Those things are like not. Those things are just microwaved already. They come microwaved. They're preheated.
Oh,
They
Unbox
already made
knows
the
how to
meal
do
for
that.
Unbox.
You
Oh,
don't
they
even
already
have
made
to
the meal.
microwave them.
They
Oh,
already,
Unbox-
Dude, they just fall
You
out.
do
They
any
just
work.
instantly fall out.
dude.
Bro,
Unbox.
Unbox-
You got your meal. It's pre-made.
yeah. Just
Yeah,
put it
it's
on your
like
plate. You got it.
it's like a tea dinner, except you don't even have to microwave it.
Same thing with the collector's editions or whatever of Fairy Tail, bro. It's the same thing.
It's like a
Bro, this
gas
Kodansha
station
hate.
dinner.
Why don't you make To Your Eternity? Be quiet.
Kodansha made happiness.
Yeah, no, Kodansha makes great fucking series.
Kodansha
Yeah,
made
but too bad their
Vinland.
quality is shit.
Vinland's cringe. Lol.
Vinland
Sorry.
is great.
Hot
Happiness is
So,
great.
wait, who do we have left for the publishers? Like Viz Sig and Shoujo Beat? Is that
Yeah,
it?
we haven't talked about Viz Sig yet.
We haven't talked about this yet. Oh
We've
yeah, I don't
talked
know why.
about them a little bit, but besides
little bit.
mentioning them, we haven't talked about them.
One thing I
Oh, we
like
also
about
haven't mentioned
Viz Sig a
Dempo, by the way.
lot.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
fucking
One thing I like about Viz Sig a lot is they have good variety with their quality. Like they have
God.
like
Viz
they do
Sig.
different things. Like they have like the ping pong volumes, which are like their own thing. They have the perfect editions, and then they have like the singles.
They
Bro,
also have
Viz
like
Sig-
Blue Flag, bro. The Viz Sig for Blue Flag are so clean.
Everything Viz Sig puts out, like, okay, I'm gonna gush for quite a bit. Bro, Viz Sig's my favorite manga like company. Where it's more of a sub company because obviously Viz owns it. Oh my god, everything is so quality. It's like they make some of my favorite series: Dorhei Doro, Good Night Pun Pun,
Fuck
all the
you.
Ineos
Stars.
Monster, Beastars, 20th Century Boys. Like everything is quality in the. Oh my god,
The
bro!
first one you had to name though, the first one you named, Doro, really? Yes,
Really?
you have
So-
make me depressed already.
I have to say,
Yeah.
Viz Sigs are just the perfect size. I feel like they're the perfect
I
size
know.
for manga.
Yes.
And I don't know why
Dude,
more
I
people
can
don't-
go
don't
with that.
uniform to that size. I mean, I do know it's Tokyo Pop
Like
fucking
the big
made it
Kodansha.
the little size, but the Viz Sig size is
Big
just
Kodansha book.
perfect.
Dude, I
Holy-
love the Blue Flag volumes. They don't have like the French flap or whatever it's called for like the inside, like most of Viz Sigs, but they're the matte finish, and when you're holding them, they feel so nice. Those Blue Flag volumes are amazing, and also the quality of the manga. It's an amazing manga as well. So
Except it'll fall apart in your hands according to your statistics.
what?
It will fall apart in your hands according to your statistics.
No, it's not Kodansha. It's Vizsig, so it's okay.
Blue Flag is.
Wow, Kodansha hate, bro. I
Oh,
won't let
I
it.
thought you were talking about Blue Period.
No, I'll talk about Blue Flag. Blue Flag.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
Blue
a really
Flag
good
does
manga.
does have a clean looking cover though. I will give
It's
Kodansha that.
the whole entire.
Yeah,
It's
Blue
not
Flag
Kodansha.
looks
It's Blue. It's
It's like
Vizsig,
sometimes
Blue
reading
Period,
like
Kodansha.
reading like a Shonen Jump single after like reading like big Berserk volumes, like it can feel kind of small. Like Viz Sigs are just like they feel like good like all the time.
Dude, I was reading Happiness. Like, I know I'm going to talk about Happiness a lot for the next couple days. They're like the
Doesn't
Vizsig
make
size
you
for
happy.
Kodansha, like the bigger ones. It was a really good manga, I will say. They're like the Vizsig size, so like the Kodansha Vizsig size, those like bigger
Yeah.
ones.
I just bought two things recently. I got Dead Demons and Golden Convoy. Just looking at both of them because I have them in right next to me right now because I'm gonna read them relatively soon. They're so nice. They're just like the perfect size in your hands. They just like like you pick them up, you just know what to do. There's no like no confusion whatsoever.
Yeah, but like, after I read Happiness, I went to try to read Bleach, and like that difference was so weird.
It's
like
small, right?
it's way too small, I think. But like my baby hands liked it.
I did that after I read like I forget what it was, but like after I read Kenshin after reading Berserk, and it just felt very small.
I can see that because Berserk are like 4 Kenshin volumes.
Huge.
size.
Yeah,
Or, like the deluxe.
Remember
huge
Deluxe?
pages.
Yeah, the
Deluxes,
deluxes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the singles are like, I think Ajin height for Berserk. They're just a little
Maybe.
thicker. They're like 2 Ajin volumes in one.
They're actually shorter than I'm looking at them on my shelf. They're shorter than Shonen Jump.
What? Berserk?
Yo, that's a crime.
That's why I said I think
Berserk's
they're-
art.
I think they're Ajin height, which is like
Aren't all
shorter.
of them tall?
No, they're
Yo, what
shorter.
about Lone Wolf and Cub?
Dude, I saw
Have you
like
seen
Dark
those things?
Horse has printed some things that are like the same size as Lone Wolf and Cub. I actually showed it in my most recent shopping with me video, but like I saw one I forgot it's like Path of Executioner or something, and I literally my baby hand went.
That's the same mangaka, I think.
I think it is, but
Yeah,
my
it
baby
is.
hands literally like touched like their fingers together across the volume. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
That sounds
Hands.
that
With the
sounds
baby
same
hands.
size as the
It
German
takes it.
the German copy I have of Black Lagoon. That's how tiny that is.
But a
It's
lot
just
of
like
Japanese
really-
volumes are around that size, right?
Yeah, a lot of Japanese volumes are really small. I have a couple, and they're really small. Vinland Saga is like normal English size, though. It's kind of weird.
Hmm.
Like Vinland Saga is like normal English size, but then the rest are like smaller, like around like Lone Wolf and Cub size.
So Jake, let's talk about Dempa because you and me kind of disagree on this. Because I like Dempa, I like the quality because of the only series I have from Dempa is the girl with the Sampaku eyes, and it's really nice. It's got the kind of like vertical style cover, and it's full color.
Yeah.
I
But when
think
will
the quality isn't
else?
terrible. It just has the same problem as Dark Horse, where it just takes like 2 years to get a volume.
I
Like
know.
look at Kaiji, for example. We have 2 volumes after what, like 2 years?
Like I think yeah, 2 years now that 2019's ended.
Yeah, it's like we only have 2 volumes of Kaiji, and it's like a 2-in-1. So like that's their biggest series too. Is like Kaiji, maybe even like it's so stupid. Like Kaiji.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
Dude,
weird.
no way I'm gonna
Because
wait
this
for all of
volume of
Kaiji films.
Sampaku came out like I think like last month, and the next volume comes out this month.
Dude, but that's the thing. They also for today's menu with the MA family, which if you guys don't know, is like a Cooking Fate spinoff with like the Fate
I've
Stay
heard
Night
about it.
it works
I
cast.
think
Yeah,
Boogie talked about it.
It's a good manga. I do like it, but it takes so long for each volume to come out. There's only
Is it
5,
Dempa?
I think. I think there's only 5, and we're on 3.
Dempa?
Yeah,
Fuck Dempa. Bro,
it
can we
takes
just
so long?
fuck Dempa? Bro,
I
I'm
was
getting
thinking of getting into Kaiji, but like then I found out it was like 70 volumes, and
The
I
thing
heard
is,
the release schedule, so I'm just gonna read scans or watch the anime.
from what
watching.
I've heard about Kaiji though, it's kind of like parts. From what I've heard, from this was like from Shrek. If you guys don't know, he's our friend from Discord, but like it's kind of like parts. So it's like the boat arc. You can just read that alone, and it's like 14 volumes. And there's another arc where it's kind of like
Like
JoJo's, where it's
JoJo
like kind of
parts?
parts. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
So like, I think this one's just adapting the boat arc. So the first 14 volumes.
I see.
But like, just give it to Viz. Let's get like a volume every 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care about it enough. Like I bet Viz would probably cancel it. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm kind
I
of
wish
happy.
Viz would release Beastars quicker because it's like finished.
I wish Viz would just release Kentucky Hitman Reborn, but they stopped at like at volume 16.
Yeah, they like overworked the author, right? From what I've heard.
Yeah, but like,
Wish there
dude, that
was
manga is so
reprint
good because
review.
it's like 42 volumes, but they like canceled, like Viz canceled the English publication at like volume 16.
Yeah, that's kind
It's like what they did with Gintama, where they canceled at like volume 23. It's like
I wish Viz would just cancel Haikyuu.
same. Fuck Haikyuu.
just give Promise
The
Neverland a
English
box set.
releases at least.
Give Promise Neverland a box set, and then just cancel and act Haikyuu, bro. That's what we need. That's what we really need.
Yeah, bro. Promise Neverland box set would be so hype. I just want to. What I really want is a Moggy box set, and I know it's never gonna happen.
It's just a weird size for a box set, though. The reasoning is it's 37 volumes, so it'd be like a 20. It would need 2, and one of them would be like probably either a 23 or 27 one, because that's usually around. Like they either have 23, which is like the horizontal one, or 27, which is the vertical one. And then the second one would be kind of like the Death Note size, and it would be kind of weird. Plus, they would need like the original manga Shinobu. I forgot her last name, but they would need her art for it, and she's already doing Orient, which is her new manga. So I don't think she's gonna make artwork for it.
What if they did more like Viz Sig box sets, like Tokyo Ghoul? Like, what if they did like Dorohedoro or like Beastars when it all completes?
Why do you guys have to talk about Dorohedoro so much? Like, Jesus Christ, why?
Because we hate you, Jake.
You guys just to despise me, bro. It hurts me so bad. Okay, for all the viewers out there, if you don't know, I've been wanting the Dorohedoro box set for not box set, just Dorohedoro in general for like 6 months. I ordered on Right Stuff during the birthday sale in July, and I still haven't gotten it. So that's the thing.
Birthday sale.
What?
What do you mean by the birthday sale? Do they give you like a sale for your birthday?
No, like there's the Right Stuff birthday sale that goes on in July.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I got it during
It's
that.
just their summer sale.
Yeah, it's their summer sale, but it's called the birthday sale.
I see.
It's so annoying.
It would also be a godsend if they did box sets for older series. I know it would never happen, but like Slam Dunk, like Yu Yu, Nura, like that would be amazing.
They would never bring Nerd into a box set because they're never reprinting Volume 11.
Yeah,
I can tell.
they would never like do it, but like it's just like a kind of dream thing.
I feel like if they do well on reprints or like something happens and they just start blowing up again, I feel like Yu Yu Hakusho and Slam Dunk would be the most likely to get one, but I don't think they're gonna. Because like I said about
they
like
won't.
Magi, they're gonna have to get Togashi to draw art for the box sets, and Togashi's just not gonna do it.
Yeah,
There's
those
a
are
fucking Zelda box set.
Yeah, and it's a
What?
treasure chest, bro. It's a treasure chest.
it's nice. It's actually nice as fuck though.
It's
Like, no
nice,
It is
but
nice.
like it's Zelda manga.
The Zelda manga I've heard, from what I've heard, is like pretty like trash.
No, it's actually good if you. It's really like you'll like it if you actually like the games.
Okay.
Like if you played a lot of them, you know. That's
No,
like
but like to give Zelda like master editions in a box set, like give it that kind of treatment, like over other things. Like
over
come on.
Splatoon, bro. Splatoon's like God.
Splatoon.
Dude,
Splatoon box
Splatoon's
set.
peak fiction.
Obviously.
Nothing beats Splatoon, bro. It's just peak
Yo.
fiction.
What was it? No, Tokyo Pop with the Wally box set.
Bro, I'm hyped for that Wally.
But
The Wally
the
box
Disney,
set is just one volume.
The
dude, the,
Mickey
just a
Mouse
one-
and Wally
No,
box set.
the Disney box set. The Disney box set.
That'd be so cringe.
No,
That'd be
I'd buy
so
love
cringe, but I would still buy it.
just the Wally
I was-
volume in a box, just like surrounded.
Yeah, that's
by,
what I was
like,
gonna say.
like packaging.
No, just surrounded by like no, just like a bunch of the like just a bunch of
Oh,
Wally
no, no,
volumes,
no.
but just
They could put it inside a Wally and just have it like in there, just hanging around. Because you know
No,
how you
it
used
could
to
also be,
pull
like-
stuff out of them.
it could just be a
That'd be
lot.
so
It could just be like 14 copies of
Yo,
just
Tokyo Pop listening right now. Take notes.
You better take
Yeah.
this Tokyo Pop. You're gonna need to save your business.
They're done.
Well,
They're done.
watch my
By
video.
the time this video comes out, they're done.
Rise and Fall of Tokyo Pop by J-Dog-kun. Made on October. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, watch it. You know, I'll link it in the description because fuck you guys. I'm plugging none of your guys' videos though. Of course.
Yo, plug me, bro. Plug my video.
No,
Kidding.
Go
you don't
look
even
up
make videos.
Dumb Hoozle.
What? I don't make videos, bro. I have to. I upload 3 videos a week. What are you saying?
3 videos in your dreams. I don't know what's fucking happening right now.
Me either.
I,
I
Yo,
don't
we
I
know.
think
were
we're
so
about
topic.
done. I think we're good. We should
Yeah, I
wrap
think
this
we
up.
said our piece. I think we said our piece.
Yeah. I guess we didn't talk about Shoujo Beat, but fuck Shoujo Beat.
Who?
Shoujo
We're
Beat
guys.
is
We
like,
can't read it.
is
I
like
beg to differ.
Shoujo Beat like out of print.
I'm kidding.
As our
As-
friend Demko would say, read Shoujo. We're guys.
Yeah.
As
I
a
do
wanna
registered
say-
degenerate, I do not agree with that statement.
Dom, I actually, before we end this, since I think you're the one who would actually have an answer, I want to get Fushigi Yugi. Is it worth it?
I don't even know what that is. I'll be
Wow.
honest.
Okay, so you're not wholly degen. Okay, it's
Do any of you
shoujo.
guys have
Bro.
like really out of print stuff? Because like I know some people like Grails can be really popular, especially with like Dark Horse stuff. Like I think Otaku Modes got Gantz.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Well, yeah, I have some. I mean, I like most of the 20th Century Boys singles. I mean, I need the most like rare ones, like 17, 19. I have most of the Flowers of Evil single coming in, other than Volume 10, which is the hardest one to find. I have, of course, 2 Blades and Moral Omnibus 7s. I have 3 Edens and On This World volumes, and a couple Gantz ones, but
Uh-huh.
other than that,
I think the only thing close after that would just be like maybe some Blade of the Mortal volumes or like some of the like Viz stuff like Slam Dunk that's kind of hard to find but like not fully out of print.
Actually, I just noticed my most rare volume is still that Monster Hunter Flash Hunter Volume 10.
Really?
210
How much did
bucks,
that go
bro.
for?
210 bucks.
Shit.
I got that for 10. And some mint
Are you gonna
condition.
flip it?
I want to get the rest of the series, but the rest of the series, like each volume is like 70 bucks.
Yeah.
Then just don't.
Jake, did you say Fushigi Yuji? The one by
Fushigi, yeah.
what's his what's it? You
I don't know the manga's
you
name.
something. I can't remember his name. Or that series is like hardcore shoujo. That's not really like
Yeah,
a
you watch
starter.
it.
That's not like a starter
Okay.
series.
I have read shoujo before. I have read shoujo.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
send the episode
We
here.
went
I don't know.
very off topic this episode.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
that's good though.
Yeah, that was good.
Alright.
Dom, you're fucking degenerate.
Oh,
Get out of this podcast.
Fuck IQ. If we're still recording, fuck IQ.
Oh yeah, fuck IQ.
All right,
You guys
guys.
enjoyed.
This is the end of the podcast. Thank you. Go watch
Bye.
Bye.
more isekai.